received a shot in the arm from the Police Equipment Modernization Program, which was initiated in early 2023, following the orders of President Ruto to modernize the operational and tactical equipment of our security agencies. The 37 billion shilling 5-year program is underway, with 7.6 billion shillings already spent to acquire armored personnel carriers, mine-resistant, ambush-protected vehicles, personal protection equipment for the police, as well as sophisticated weaponry to provide enough firepower to protect our nation. Fellow Kenyans, by September 2022, our country's infrastructure for the production and supply of Kenyan passports had completely collapsed owing to the breakdown of printing equipment, huge supplier debts, and chronic corruption cartels that took advantage of the situation to extort money from desperate applicants. After many months of reorganizing and financing arrangements, as well as personnel deployment at the Immigration Department, I am proud to report that as I leave the ministry, the government has been able to acquire modern printers and all the pending supplier debts have been paid. The passport production and delivery waiting period has been reduced from more than 12 months in 2022 to 7 days at present. The backlog of 724,000 passports has been cleared, and the challenge now is to expedite the delivery process to clear the 85,000 uncollected passports that are ready. As I leave the reins of the ministry, I am proud to report that the corruption cartels of staff and members of the public that used to harass passport applicants have been dismantled, and 17 ringleaders, including immigration officers, are facing ongoing criminal prosecution. As I exit, I am convinced beyond doubt that the milestone of reducing the waiting period from the current 7 days to 3 days by the close of this year remain feasible. In the days ahead, we must confront and succeed in reforming the institutions of our national security. At the orders of President Ruto and in compliance with the Kenya Kwanza Manifesto, the process of reimagining and refashioning Kenya's security institutions began in earnest on 21st December 2022, when the Presidential Task Force on Reforms of the National Police Service, the Kenya Prison Service, and the National Youth Service was established. While the work of the task force took longer than expected due to the expansive terms of reference, its final report has already been presented to the President, and one of the last actions I took before I left the ministry was to gazette the National Steering Committee under the leadership of the Principal Secretary for Internal Security, with a mandate to ensure full realization and implementation of the groundbreaking proposals for reforming our police, prisons, and youth services to align them with the dictates of our progressive 2010 Constitution and the vision of underwriting the national ideal of securing Kenya from long-term internal and external security threats. Fellow Kenyans, throughout my tenure in office, I have benefited from direct support and encouragement of President Ruto. I thank him for giving me the privilege to serve my country as the Interior Minister for an uninterrupted 2 years. I am most grateful to the principal secretaries and officers of all ranks within the State Departments and other agencies that fall under the Ministry of Interior for great teamwork, support, and encouragement. To our security officers, especially those assigned the sensitive duty of protecting the country from terror, banditry, and other organized crimes, I salute you all for your selfless and patriotic service to our country. I send warm greetings and best wishes to all officers, especially those in far-flung forward operating bases, our officers in the multinational security support mission in Haiti, as well as the ranks of the National Government Administration Officer System, the NGAO system, with whom I have developed close and cordial working relationships during the past 2 years. I pray that my successor will build on the gains we made and will succeed to roll back the emerging reports of mysterious disappearances, abductions, and femicide. Goodbye, and God bless Kenya and protect our dear country, our homeland, the Republic of Kenya. May we remain one nation of one people, united by our emblems, the map, the flag, and the national anthem